Yes, you have read the title right. Spider-Man 3 is overhated. So, brought the DVD in case you guys want to check that out. Really cool art. Side art is awesome. Really nice disc. Um, just know, I know a lot of people hate this movie. Some people think it's the best out of the Spider-Man trilogy. Do I think that personally? Absolutely not. Um, do I think it's a bad movie? No, not at all. Let me get into it. I think Spider-Man 3 is very overhated. Even though it wasn't the vision that Sam Raimi wanted, which I'm sure if they let him make his own movie, I mean, it would have been better. Definitely a complete trilogy, because Sam Raimi did amazing with the first two. I don't know who thought of, I don't know. Do I have my little nitpicks with this movie? Absolutely. I really do. This movie isn't top tier, but it is overhated, and I don't think it's a bad movie. Um, First, I can just say it's beautifully shot, and even though there's like plot holes that go out of the story and take away from it sometimes, I feel like it's also executed off really well. Even though there's a bunch of plots, like the main plot is Spider-Man's trying to figure out, how he's gonna propose to Mary Jane, and then there's this friendship between him and Harry Osborn, and then there's Sandman's daughter and him breaking out of jail, and then there's the Venom symbiote. It's too many plot lines, but each and every one of those plot lines, I feel like, get executed off really well, and they all make sense to be a part of one huge plot. And that might just be me, but honestly, the visuals in here are really stunning. They got some really good character development, I'd say. And I feel like, honestly, this is a great close to the trilogy. Honestly, I feel like this is a good ending for Sam Raimi's Spider-Man trilogy. Now, my biggest thing with this movie is Venom. First of all, wrong casting. Nothing against whatever his name is. Topher Grace. Nothing against him at all. But that is just one of the dumbest castings I've ever seen on television. That was really bad. Why'd you cast him? It's like I said, it's nothing against Topher Grace. I felt like Venom was wasted. And I think this is his first live action appearance. And oh my god, it was fucking wasted, man. I was really upset about it. Now I like that like he's like a reporter, and he gets like shut down and gets releases fake his photos or whatever, and kind of, I don't know, he kind of just gets rejected, and that's what makes him turn into Venom. I'm okay with that plot. That's fine with me. It's just how it was executed, how it just didn't make sense. First of all, it was a complete disrespect for the character. Second, I just, it was not executed off well, and they brought him in just to fucking kill him off right away. They didn't just kill off the Venom symbiote, they kill off Topher Grace's character, Eddie Brock, which kind of pissed me off a little bit. I did like Tobey Maguire when he was wearing the black suit. Like I said, those are some of the scenes where it has the best visuals. And although Spider-Man 3 has some really goofy scenes, like I don't know, Bully Maguire scenes, I'm actually okay with those, even though they're cringy. I feel like they feel right with the movie's tone. I'd say this is one of the most cartoony Spider-Man movies. Honestly, I think the biggest thing about this movie was probably Venom. It was wasted. And also another thing is the runtime. It's like 2 hours and 30 minutes. I mean, that's insane. I mean, I get that it's supposed to close a trilogy, which I respect. And I feel like they did. I just, no. Just no. I think this was a great close to the trilogy, though. I think this movie is overhated. And honestly, rewatch this movie, first of all. And you can't tell me that so much nostalgia hits you the minute this movie begins, from start to finish. It's nostalgia for me. It's it actually gets me emotional sometimes between Sandman and his daughter, and that was really heartbreaking. Honestly, that's wow. Like it was written so well, and then Harry Osborn's death. I actually felt something at that scene. I was like, oh, that sucks. And I think the thing that made this movie were the first two movies. If the first two movies were shit, I wouldn't feel anything for Harry Osborn. I'd just be like, okay, he's just a dead character, so what? But since all that hype and build up to Spider-Man 3, I feel like the first two saved this movie by a mile. But that's just my opinion. The movie is overhated in my opinion. I honestly highly recommend it. It's not one of the best Spider-Man movies, but it's not the worst Spider-Man movies either. But that's just my opinion, guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comments about Spider-Man 3. I personally don't think it's the worst Spider-Man movie. Unfortunately, I think it is probably The Amazing Spider-Man 2, which I hate saying that. I hate saying that because Andrew Garfield is my favorite actor for Spider-Man, which is another unpopular opinion. But I think Spider-Man 3 overall was not a bad movie. Watch it. Tell me what you guys think of it, and I'll see you on the next one.